Hi there, kids! It's Clown Around time!
Oh,
It's fuck around and find out time.
there he goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm one of the only schmucks on the planet that knows that this franchise exists. Or at least existed back in like the 90s, and I've done it a few times as like pre-recorded commentaries and whatnot, and I had my fun. I had my fun introducing it to some of my friends throughout the years. But now it's time to do it live and to introduce this with Sam and Doug.
It is time for another era of clowning around.
A clown crash course, if you will.
My Marvel rivals had to be paused for this.
So, the story, James.
So, here's the down low regarding Kid Klown and his world. They come from a planet that's shaped like a clown. They're all clowns, essentially, though they're not the super scary kind. All they have to their names are, like, some eye makeup and red noses. Otherwise, I mean, it's all ruled by this Princess Hani and her father, the King of Clowns. And our hero here is the kid that is right next to him. He's asked him to go on a grand mission to rescue Honey from the clutches of the evil Naughty Joe, or as the original English translation called him, Blackjack.
Yep.
Real quick, your description of that just makes me think of, like, the president's daughter has been kidnapped by pirates. Are you a clown enough dude to rescue her?
Exactly. That is exactly the premise. And I mean, let's just say right now that this royal clown kingdom is loaded if Kid already is on hot pursuit of the space pirate with this high-tech machinery. Unfortunately, Kid pressed the wrong button at the exact wrong time, and now he's plummeting right back to Earth.
Oops.
God fucking damn it, kid, you fucked up.
So
And
this.
even Honey's like, Kid, you're such a klutz.
You're such a klutz. Yeah. Good God.
Of course, Dirty Joe himself, I don't know, he loves a good sporting chance, so he's actually going to go down to Earth alongside Kid and drop bombs everywhere.
And Honey just broke the fourth wall telling us to do the dirty work.
Well, because here's how this is gonna go. It's gonna be an alleyway platformer, and every explanation and definition of the word, we have to guide poor Kid Clown here to safety.
Yep, we gotta go platforming in these honking big-ass shoes. What could possibly go wrong?
What
Yeehaw.
could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
I hate how good that
So,
is.
there's Blackjack.
There's the Dirty Joe in action. He's setting up his bomb, and he's setting up a pretty long fuse.
And better get to it, smart boy, because otherwise, if we don't catch up to that fuse in time, then the bridge is gonna go out.
There is one other stipulation, though. We're not just stopping the bomb, but we also want to prove to Princess Honey that we're the best hero that she has. Which also means we gotta be on the lookout for card suits.
Like the blue ones there, or?
Not so much the blue ones per se, but you'll find them on these floating party balls that are strewn all over the place. And if you manage to get them all in time, well, you'll actually you have to clear the stage. That's how you do it.
Oh, if you don't get them all, you don't clear the stage?
Nope.
Oh.
Ouch. Unfortunately, there's a lot standing between Kid and the bomb, and let's just say that the world is out to get him.
Literally,
Right?
Jesus fucking Christ. This poor kid.
Everyone, we hate clowns. Get them all.
And the look on his face for some of those sprites. But yeah, I mean, I get it. What's going on now, Mr. Kid? Oh,
More logs.
Oh, surprised those didn't roll over.
so you're getting the gist of this. It's like, again, freaking that little Tom and Jerry yell. So, like, you get the gist. You have a little, like, little platforming going on
What
here.
the hell?
What?
Oh!
Who's out to kill me?
I saw Blackjack for a moment, so I'm blaming him. So, yeah, what do y'all think of this so far?
Yeah.
It looks like really cute with personality to it. Like the sprites are really good too, especially the expressiveness of them. They're impressive.
And that is also...
That's a wall.
Ow.
Freaking hey.
That is definitely one thing to be said about this game. Whatever it may lack in, like, really substantial gameplay detail, it makes up for it with its style.
Personality.
Because, like, again, between the expressions and all the obstacles that are in his way and how he reacts to them, it's just a spectacle in of itself, even if it's not the most high-caliber game of its type.
Yeah.
I would call it a... Oh, hey!
You bitch!
Yeah. I don't know. In a very odd comparison, I would almost describe it as like what Bubsy wishes it was in terms of like its presentation or in terms of like the game.
Get out of here!
Oh,
I can agree with
good.
that.
What?
And now that we've been able to collect all of the suits, we grab a key and a heart.
I don't know
Gee,
why, but like,
Lord.
since the wick was still going, I would have loved if the ending was that, like, even though you got rid of the bomb, the second the wick cleared up on you, you just exploded.
Oh, that'd been so mean. Do keep this in mind. Every time you clear a level, you do get a key. Getting the heart, however, requires that you do the level perfectly.
Right.
And currently we're in a bonus game where, well, basically the whole point of these is that you can extend your health by clearing it.
Yeah,
That's nice.
you gotta hit blackjack, but don't hit anyone else. It's like the professor said, don't hit me by mistake.
Exactly. If you hit Kid, you do lose health, and sometimes Princess Honey will pop up. You hit her, the game's over.
No!
Yeah. Don't do
Well, the minigame that is. Like, you will still play the game, you just will get kicked out of the minigame.
It would have been funny if just the whole game ended once you hit her. It's just like, nope, nope.
Dodge this.
One hit, that's it, you're done.
You hit her, King Clown comes right out of the screen and starts yelling at you for hurting his kid.
Oh, I was thinking of
He
like.
just pulls a Mr. Rossetti.
Essentially.
I was thinking of like on a technical level. Oh no! On like a technical level. Oh, even Blackjack tripped up. What now?
Oh.
Oh, more bombs. I was thinking on like a technical level of like a corruption happens in the game, kind of like those punch out ones that duck this one. Just completely reality shattering. Hey, get out
Dodge!
Christ! You tripped over a fucking can?
of Coca-Cola, no less.
I mean, normally you're just supposed to just like crush them so you can, save some space when recycling. But Kid just fits right in.
That spring was a little more powerful, I think.
Yep. So welcome to the only minigame you're likely going to see me find throughout the level because these are deceptively hidden.
God.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a long way
don't
up.
hit Oh!
So, just as a reminder, since it has been a hot while since we visited this game for the channel, what happens if you do reach the end of that particular minigame?
You do get an item that'll help you out, which can range from either invincibility or stopping the fuse for a little bit at a time. Ow.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Oh my god.
Come on, Kid. Up the wall. You have any idea how fast you were going, Mr. Joe, sir?
Yes.
Do you have a license?
Yes.
What's a license?
I have a license to clown around.
Out he goes.
I have a license, it's my medical bill.
Oh.
Actually, I will love the whole thing. It's like, I have a license to clown around, and the guy's like, well, we have crazier people living in New York. Go right ahead, sir.
Let go. I thought he was gonna
I
turn.
got my license of clowning around.
I thought he was gonna turn around and go, "Do you have a license?" And the police officer's like, "Oh,"
Oh,
and runs and
Whoa.
Got me there.
careful.
now scratch on me.
She's got me there with that one. I can't comply with that one.
I hate to say I'm wrong, but I mean, I gotta call it like I sees it.
Oh,
I don't know what
Okay.
that's about.
He's dead, dude.
Jack.
Damn. These are funny ass clowns. I hardly say that sometimes. These are funny fucking clowns.
It's a ridiculous little scenario, and
so funny.
like I was, and like I told you, a hell of a facelift from the last game he was in.
Yeah, I literally looked at it and went like, what the fuck is that?
so we should probably explain for those that aren't already aware.
Oh.
Kid Clown.
Aww.
I really hope that wasn't where the last cards was.
I hope.
Oh,
yeah, it
Oh,
was.
Man.
So guess what that means?
You
gotta restart the level?
The level.
Yes. Get back to the start, kid. You got some catching up to do.
3, 4, up 2, 3, 4.
Now, will they give us more chance to get the suit, or do we have to just try again from the very? Not again.
Damn.
Man, this is fucked.
Alright,
For real.
Okay.
Guess we gotta do it all over again. Shall we?
Well, the Wick has a bit of a head start against you that time, I noticed.
I'm guessing the more times you screw up, the more shorter it gets, I'm assuming.
Either that, or it's also because I'm already caught. Like, look how many card suits I currently have. They actually do save all that.
Oh, so
Okay,
they
that's
do.
good.
Oh, so you don't have to recollect them again. That's good.
Oh my lord. Now,
That's actually really good.
will it be the
So
same?
unfortunately, what just happened there, since I had to redo this level again, once we beat the level proper, I will still get the key as per usual, but I missed out my chance on this level's heart.
Damn.
Which is what lets you go to the minigame and stuff?
Basically, if you want the best ending in the game, you need to get every heart.
Oh.
Well, there goes our chances.
So let's just say we're gonna get a slightly different ending than what we were initially promised.
Oh.
I mean, we'd still
Sorry.
constitute as like being a good ending, even if we don't get all the hearts.
Depends on how you see it.
Okay.
So basically, to get the best ending possible, you have to perfect the stage.
Yep,
And
that is unfortunately how it is.
So what happened there? I guess I'll ask, like, bye, Blackjack.
Actually, you know what? Since I'm redoing this anyway, let's just show off what happens when you do get hit. Oh!
Oh!
Ow!
But, so I guess what did happen there, like, initially with, like, because right there when that, like, is it like you missed the chance of grabbing, you have to, like, press a different button to actually pull on it, or?
You have to pull on it, yeah, essentially.
I see.
Basically, I guess, you know what's even funnier? The fact that with this game in particular, you can only move forward, you can't go back.
There you go.
There we are.
Ouch. And with that, we cleared the level properly.
You might want to be careful though, because you only got like so little health left.
Unfortunately, and just like that, see, I got a key, but no heart.
I've never
no
had a
key,
heart.
no key to the heart, man.
Give them a heart.
Man, I got some serious explaining to do once I go rescue Hani.
Listen, like you to my credit, you were the one what told me I can never waff. Oh, a different minigame.
Yep, now we're playing air hockey.
Oh.
Oh,
Haven't played these games in a long time.
Yeah, and you beat your brother.
come on.
No, that was pool.
Oh,
Oh my.
If you're talking about with both of my brothers, no, that was pool.
okay.
There you go.
So, next level we're gonna have to be very careful, because I'm very low on health.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
Yep.
What happens now?
What happens now? Well, we go straight from the city all the way to an active volcano.
How?
You know, the natural progression of things.
How? Because we can.
Place that there, and off he goes.
Think of the catastrophic damage that Dirty Joe's about to pull by bombing this entire landmark.
I'm with you.
Oh my god.
By
Nice.
Immediately off the bat, James loses a little bit of health that he just received.
Well, we got some health, and oh no.
Actually,
and
you.
then the rocks fall. Ah!
Oh, I think maybe the way to survive that is like hide behind the wall itself, since they'll bounce over you.
Yeah. Or either go all the way to the edge.
Oh God!
He gave it. I like the. Go ahead.
I was about to say you reminded me of the pulse thing, Sam. I don't think I've mentioned it in the recording of how that happened.
Yeah, I don't think you
Go
have.
for it.
So I think it was well over 10 years ago now at this point. I was playing pool with my dad, my stepbrother, and my blood brother. We were doing it in teams. Me, my dad, and two of my brothers.
Uh-oh.
We all
Run.
we betted 20 pounds.
Uh-huh.
Me and my dad thought we lost because my brothers actually got all of the balls in. Until they actually got the white ball in, causing my dad and me to win 20 pounds.
Right, because they got the scrap. Wait, so straight up that thing that happened in that one bird video that we saw was actually what happened to them?
Yep.
Remember?
Of the bull, yeah.
Yeah, that TikTok, yeah, it was like, holy son, and I think something just like that. I was like, 'cause
Yeah,
that
that's
does-
exactly.
Always, son.
Nice.
I think that's exactly what happened, and me and my dad were just fucking laughing at both of them for that, because that
There
was
you
just
go.
a great time.
That's awesome.
I've missed playing Pole. Pole is one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
Real quick, I don't know if it's just me. I'm sure all of James's fellow Kid Clown aficionados can debate me on this if you want to.
How few there are.
Whoop.
Ooh!
But like the more I look at this, the more I'm starting to realize I feel like in the grand scheme of things, the health bar probably isn't like the most necessary thing you can have in this game, because like you already have a penalty for getting hit, which is just, you know, you lose time that could be spent trying to outrun the Swick. I feel like the health bar just feels a little superfluous in the grand scheme of things.
A little bit, yeah. Though it also doesn't help either that there are certain cases where you kind of have to take damage no matter what.
Right. I guess the idea is that it's just to prevent you from being too reckless and just like brute forcing it even.
Right, because if you know what you're doing, like it's actually pretty easy to maneuver past all the obstacles.
Also, I'm realizing now because I was looking into this. What was I going with this? My thoughts in order are, I love the characterization that Blackjack is, of course, the villain, but can be just as prone to the humorous slapstick as you are as a clown.
I mean, he himself is a clown too. At the end of the day, he'd be criminal if he wasn't.
Right, like there. I think that's silly. And number one, number two, I've been trying to because it is our goal to watch it at some point, or have James play for us. Is the sequel to this game on the PlayStation. I was like, okay, because the intro in FMV, the FMV wasn't it like only ever released in Japan?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
So there's no English localization, no subtitles even. So here I am just trying to Google like, oh, is there like, I try to look up any sort of any sort of like Crazy Chase 2, and it's probably not like a good sign that when I look that up, like the second like result I find is one of our own videos from like 6 years ago, and I'm like, not to say that we're like not relevant or like not with the times, but like when the first result I find on Google is one of ours, I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe not as many like people are like surrounding this as they should be. It's a good game.
Listen, if you want the king of niche Super Nintendo platformer titles, Kid Klown is very high up on that list.
It's pretty solid. I'm like, no.
That better not.
I really hope. You know what? Screw it. I don't want to waste too much time. I want to see what's in that.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, we have to rewind for a reason.
I knew it.
Yeah, no, that would have been bad. Yeah.
Listen, I'm already screwed for getting the best ending. I'll rewind if just to get a move on.
No worries.
Yeah, I was gonna say, some people may be wondering why we didn't just do this rewind thing before, but we want to have some integrity. We're keeping to this. Then I think, I guess to be fair, I think in every video we've done, I think we have gone the best ending so far.
We have.
So that we'll see a different ending. See, therefore it all works out.
If you want to see the best ending, watch one of our other videos. Might be a bit dated in places, might involve a person that we don't associate with, but aside from that, it's prime Kid Klown experience.
I don't even think I still have. I don't think that video's still up anymore.
Oh,
never mind. Oh.
I know we had. I think I still kept the redo that we did with Jordy on board. But otherwise, the very first one that we did with the other person, no, I got rid of that a while ago.
Well, I guess just for rhetoric's sake, was the redo with Jordan? Did you also get the best ending with that one as well?
I believe I did, yes.
Okay, then.
Look at that, a bomb.
Oops.
A bomb!
Oh. That was not what I wanted.
Yeah, I guess regardless, James has you covered for like any kind of like ending exposure with Kid Klown you could probably ask for.
Yeah, sure. I mean, the most you really need to know about the best ending in the game is that you save Hani, and you know she's swooned by us and gives us the typical princess treatment.
okay.
Yes.
So then we're getting this new one, and I guess she's not as impressed.
I mean, kind of, sort of. We get a different kind of princess trope.
Yeah, I mean, even like worst case scenario, it's a mixture of like, you know, she's glad that like we came to save her, but it's not like, oh, you know, it's not gonna like, you know, marry you.
She's not gonna smother us with affection is the important thing.
Right.
And
you're out of here.
How many stages are in this game?
The original Super Nintendo version only has 5 levels.
Oh, okay.
So we're almost done.
Yeah. Shit.
If we were playing the Game Boy Advance version, we'd have a total of around 16.
Oh,
Jesus.
wow.
How well do they handle more than tripling the amount of stages in the game?
Unfortunately, the latter half of it is blatant padding, because all they do is they take the initial 8 stages and then make you do them all over again.
Oh, well, that's not even 16 like unique thing. That's just a freaking Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah,
thing.
that's a Ghosts and Goblins thing.
It is 100% a Ghosts and Goblins thing, but without the added difficulty.
Oh, so it is legitimate. Oh my god, I know there's a game like that where it was like just play the entire game a second time over. I don't think it was Superman 64. There was
actually, you know what though? Now that I realize that how we're practically at the end of the game at this point, I could actually have enough time to show you guys like the full length of the. I can show you guys like the first half of the GBA version once we're done here.
Okay.
Okay.
Spooky. Spooky.
Because like Spyro Orange does like you have to
Yes!
play each minigame 3 times over.
That's what it was.
3 times?
Yeah, 3 times.
And with no increase in difficulty.
Yeah, it's like you have to do it 3
that.
times, and it's not even like in the case of like Crash Purple where you have to replay them to get like the extra gems and relics and whatnot. With Spyro Orange, it's just no, play it 3 times because play it 3 times.
Right. They didn't have a justifiable reason on like the Crash stuff. Also, be warned. That ghost. Basically, his whole thing's he's gonna chase after you, and if he gets close enough to, he'll lick you and scare the shit out of you.
I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame him for reacting that way. He's a creepy. I don't want to be licked by creepies.
Yeah, I don't really like.
Her.
And honestly,
I wanna
yes,
be licked.
thank you. Yes, thank you, Sammy. I remember because I was like, because I heard it, but yeah, it must have been that Kid Icarus video.
Yeah, Kid Icarus like
Goodbye,
said
Blackjack.
that, and I'm like, excuse me, what?
Oh boy.
My nose.
My nose.
Excuse me, what?
Oh no, I did.
Well, now you're
What
not.
happened?
You're definitely not getting that good ending.
What happens with the game over?
Thankfully, we have extra continues.
Okay.
So wait,
does
is
using
there
a
still-
continue? Real quick, does using a continue rob you of getting a perfect on a level?
Yes.
Oh,
I
well.
okay, so
You,
then
you have to play these levels perfectly to get the hearts,
Dang.
which thankfully isn't that hard to do. It's really just a matter of trial and error at the end of the day.
Well, and I guess from what I'm seeing is like it also helps that these stages like there isn't a whole lot of randomization to them, so you could like in theory you could memorize like how these stages are laid out and know what to do when.
Exactly.
Okay, well, there you go. Just play and play again.
Of course, since I'm recording this game for you guys, I mean that's just a recording curse for you.
Yay, Murphy.
I love recording curses.
But yeah, no, I do recall now that all that what happened.
Now, I will say this right now. I mean, obviously, I'd love to have you guys there with us when we eventually do the sequel. They thankfully do make that game a slight bit easier to deal with because they get rid of the whole Honey Hearts nonsense in terms of getting the good ending.
Oh, nice.
So that game treats itself, in and of itself, treats itself like a race.
True, yeah, you'll see the context for all that and whatnot. And I swear I've seen like somebody like try to translate that. I'm at my wit's end. Like I may honestly like I'm serious. Like I may genuinely just like go to like somebody and like I did it once before with like an old like obscure manga. Just asking like, hey, is anyone here want to like help like translate or like give subtitles for this thing?
That's the exact same spot even.
Yeah, because we got stuff. Freaking zombie.
Zambi.
Zombies ate my legs.
The worst.
And unfortunately, it's James trying to catch up with the fuse right now.
Oh yeah, now this is where the fuse gets the meanest.
We're getting there. We're catching up though. We just need to. Once we get the low, thank you.
Oh,
Woo. Oh.
No, I'm not wasting any more time.
We gotta hurry. Oh
the
gosh.
clown rewind.
No, you don't.
Thank you, Rewind.
Thanks for your wine.
We're
Always
saving
a
our
helpful.
behind.
Oh,
I jerk.
Haha.
You cheeky bastard.
You cheeky,
But yeah.
you dirty bastard.
You dirty bastard.
But like, yeah, you see how it works though, is that like certain
Wait, no,
animations
the
will
features
lock you for longer than others will, so you have to like mind your manners.
We
and look
made
at
it, or have we?
Push through.
No, I guess that's it.
Fuck.
We're dead.
Oh, just bop him.
Man, fuck that guy.
Yeah, for real.
I kind of love that actually. Just boom. And there you
You can
go.
avoid that entirely if you know to just step on him.
No fear.
Have no fear, Kid is here.
I
Okay, maybe one fear.
think you've done it.
Ugh, alright, that's every level in this game, so now we have one last thing to do. With the keys we have on hand, we need to rescue Honey.
Oh.
There are 5 keys in total, and about 10 locks.
So you have to guess.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, wait, that's not it! Oh, shit! I thought it was guaranteed! I thought it was guaranteed!
Wow.
Goodbye, honey.
Goodbye, honey.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
So it's random?
So we goofed big time.
it's I'm sure it's she'll walk it off. It's
Some days you just
know what,
can't win. What a drag!
I don't know why. Like, I had to do a double take, because her hair color blends in with the color of the throne she's at. I thought the explosion made her bald.
Nature
could've
bummer,
honestly happened.
kid
God.
klutz. You blew it. Try again.
You royally blew it.
But how are you supposed to even know it's
Well,
random?
says you, I'm gonna rewind my fate! Alright, let's try that again, everybody. From the top. Not that one. It's gotta be one of these one. There
There
we
you
go.
go.
Okay, so that confirms my suspicions. It's randomized.
Well, there you go.
Man.
Honey is saved.
Yes, I did it! I busted Blackjack! Now Honey will realize what a groovy... Did I just really say that out loud?
Ruby
And
dude.
marry me!
Take me back to my palace immediately.
Oh.
And don't mind his Blackjack's exploded crater there.
Oh.
Hello.
Thanks for rescuing my daughter. Now she can marry Prince Studley, Clown of Clowns,
Studley?
Clownistan.
Stan. Oh god.
See ya, kid. Prince Studley is so cool.
What? But I
What?
thought.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, you focus
this is the
on.
fate of Kid for not getting all the hearts.
Bummer, nice try, but you didn't get all of the honey hearts. Play again to get them all. Fucking assholes.
There's a lot of them.
Some days you just can't clown.
Dick.
Alright, Kid. This time, we're going to save Princess Honey with heart.
That's because James
Oh, wow.
beat the game, and he got all of the hearts.
And the best part is, you all didn't need to see all that, because we all did that before. But yes, we win.
Ha! Take that, Blackjack, you rotten space pirate.
Oh, you win, Kid.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
What happened? Did you save me, kid?
Sheesh. When you really stop to think about it, this all looks like a total fever dream.
Why?
Speaking of which,
Oh, kid.
Like,
Why? You're so styling.
kid, you alright?
I am?
did.
Yeah, I love this hero stuff. Whoopee!
holy shit. Jeez, Honey, give him a chance to breathe. He won.
That's that. You won the game.
Yep, I got all 5 honey hearts, kicked BJ's butt, and saved Honey.
Congratulations. The journey of the first Kid Clown is over.
It
Finally.
is over. Though you can always try it again on hard mode if you want a real challenge.
No. I'm
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, that's one playthrough is all you guys really need to see, because with hard mode, all that really changes, as I may have already said before, or if I haven't, I'll just say it again for the sake of it.
Uh-huh.
All that changes is that the fuse is a lot faster, so there's little to no room for error. Oh, and some of the party balls do get replaced with explosives.
Oh.
Okay, so fair enough. Just even more strict requirements, but
Yep, all that for the sake of them. Pretty much the exact same adventure, same ending and everything.
so does that mean our Kid Clown journey is done now?
It could have been. However, it did get that sequel about 2 years later. So, why don't we go ahead and cover that right now?
Let's go!
Behold, with the power of the PlayStation, Kemco is in 3D.
It's a brand new generation.
And it's also an anime.
Oh.
Anime.
So, you may be wondering what happened after the events of the first game in the crazy clown space. Well, it all takes place on Clown Planet.
Wow.
Literally in the shape of a clown. Let's never forget this, ladies and gentlemen. This is where they live.
And they're actually having a momentous occasion in town.
Because it's time for the annual Clown Planet competition.
Hosted, of course, by the royalty.
Also, hello, what's this? Logan! Subtitles? Ow!
I had to get a localization team from Japan to work on this, and then I had to work on it a bit myself to get it a conversational level for us. And finally, for the first time, hey, Naughty Joe, your actual name apparently.
Oh! Ouch.
Honey's less than a fan.
Well, of course, let's not forget the true star of the show.
Aww. Hit clicks.
Also, it should be said real quick, this isn't a completely accurate translation, but the intention of the original is still there.
Right. There are a couple of places where I had to take one or two liberties to make it sound, I guess, less awkward or less literal.
Oh, the poor thing.
Honey is much more than a fan of Kid Klown.
Oh, poor bird.
Whoa, bird!
She'll cheer for him all the way, regardless of the planet they're in.
Oh.
What are you saying, honey? Supposedly this is the same studio that worked on some of the Pokemon anime. Elvis?
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Permanent car.
What?
この宇宙一の海賊と恐れられたダーティージョー様のマシーン名付けてダーティーシャーク
Naughty Shock!
Oh, well, it certainly lives up to its name.
せいぜいそいつに振り落とされないように頑張るんだなダーティージョーなんだと負けないぞ
Oh, what a bunch of rowdy.
Alright, kids, to your stations. The race is on.
Woo! What the hell?
Oh, well.
Oh.
Tires!
Well, looks like they're not doing that.
Oh. This ain't gonna be a regular race, is it?
Nope.
また走らされるの
Sorry, kid.
A race is a race, even on foot, kid. So that said, welcome to Kid Klown and Crazy Chase 2. Love, love, honey, Soudatsusen.
I'm sure everything's gonna be just fine.
Just fine.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's you against Joe in a race against all across time and space. Or okay, more so than just the space part, because yeah, Kid Klown and Crazy Chase 2 really is just the original game in 3D.
Yep.
So I gotta do this real quick just for the sake of my own sanity, because the way Kid Klown controls is like, this was before the DualShock came to the picture, or any semblance of analog control for the PlayStation, so you're stuck with a D-pad whether you like it or not.
I see. So what you
Right.
did there was arrange this, and now you'll have some isometric angling for it. Because right away we're going to stage 1, and yeah, James put it quite literally. If you play Crazy Chase 1, you are in for more or less the same experience, except for one incredible moment. James, press up.
Okay.
You can go backwards, Sammy and Doug.
Well, hey,
I'm out of
hey.
here. Bye.
Get back
What
here.
the?
on.
Oh! Get back in there, kid. You're on the clock.
Alright.
And Honey's cheering for you. You gotta get a mosey on.
I really hope that didn't cost you the level.
No, it didn't.
I'm sure it's fine.
You can easily catch up.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like, that clock on the bottom is honestly much slower than Kid can actually run. So you'll be perfectly fine.
Alright.
Yay.
So I guess, real quick, just to make sure they have their say in as
Yes.
conversations go. Sam Daga, what did you think of the cutscene that we saw beforehand, giving us an idea of what to expect with this story?
Anime.
And
Yay.
I do think it's interesting, definitely, but the perverted car I could live without.
Yeah, that was a bit more dated of a gag.
Welcome
I
to
mean, hey,
90.
it's not every day you actually see, like, clown clown, like, what do you call
Taxi
those?
cab?
No, like the flag waving cross.
Oh, the
Oh,
race
right,
cars
the-
are like, yeah,
A race
What's-
car, yeah.
trophy.
What's
girls.
funny is that, like,
Welcome-
you
Welcome to 80s
sorry?
and 90s anime for that stuff.
Right.
Naughty Joe?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Honestly, what's funny is that, like, you say that the clown was being pervy. I thought the joke was that the car was calling Clown out for being pervy.
Nope.
Oh.
No, he's a kid. He's a...
Oh, boy.
Oh my god.
Let me just grab that real quick, because they actually did change one other thing regarding the original game. Coins are strewn all over the place as per usual, though this time around, if you grab every single coin in a level, that's how you unlock the bonus game.
Oh, okay. And I assume once again you want to go for as many card suits as you can?
It's the most optimal to do that, yes.
Okay, so I guess I want to ask, like, do we have to worry about perfecting every level like we did in the first game?
Thankfully, no. They got rid of that stipulation right out the gate.
Hey. So
All you have to worry about is reaching the end.
How could one get... Because there are, I guess a spoiler, there are, once again, 2 cutscenes, 2 endings. How would one get the bad ending, then?
Basically, it's dependent on who wins the race.
So if Joe won, then that's the bad ending. But if you won, it's the good ending. Okay.
Oh.
Correct.
Oh, actually, because that's true. James, tell them, because I actually didn't know. Tell them about the 2-player mode.
There is a 2-player mode to this game where you and a buddy can play as both Kid and Joe. It's like a whole sort of like race to the finish sort of thing, not unlike the actual gameplay, though with a slight twist. Because they do it at like a same screen approach as opposed to like split screen. They justify it by having that, first of all, you can't jump. The buttons are actually used to actually move the characters as opposed to like jumping. And secondly, both like behind both Kid and Joe is an electric force field that'll, shock you if you're too slow.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Also, it's no doubt immediately obvious this sub-game's kind of stinks because Elvis controls like a bathtub on wheels.
Damn.
Well, I mean, his tires were shot off. I assume that would hinder his mobility.
I mean, the fact we're doing that at all, doesn't that seem a little inhumane? I mean, he had his own front tires shot off. To cars, that may as well be like a literal flesh wound.
I don't know why, just seeing that minigame, my first thought of just seeing that was like, what kind of fucking SpongeBob lights, camera, whatever it was called in the GBA, my
Lights, camera,
right
pants?
now. Yeah, because I remember I played that game on the GBA thanks to one of my aunts.
Oh, that's right. Honestly, like, have you only played the GBA version, or have you played the console version as well?
Just the GBA. It was also on GameCube again, wasn't it?
GameCube, PS2, and I think Xbox. And then there was also a unique PC version that treats itself like the other point-and-click SpongeBob games of its era.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I never owned a GameCube, like I said, but I did have the original Xbox thanks to my brother, but we never owned a copy of it.
I've been playing this game for years now. This past week or so is the first time I realized those manholes actually literally lift you up like that.
Which
Well, I
can
didn't
be...
know.
First time experience, I guess.
And what were we about to say, Sammy, earlier?
I was about to say, Joe, why the fuck are you there? You're fucking racing! Get the fuck
He's
back on
still-
the racetrack!
Even though Kid and Joe are clearly racing, Joe still is up to his usual hijinks of trying to take out Kid at every turn.
Also, not
it's-
that
Don't you know,
nice.
he's just a Dick Dastardly of the series.
Yeah, I was
He
about
really
to say
is.
he's basically just being Dick Dastardly here.
It's not even Dick... I was about to say Dick Dastardly, but I also get frickin'... Robbie Rotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does feel like a Robbie Rotten in the early years.
villains.
Hey kid, have you ever heard the sound of a ball breaking through a window?
Yeah.
Would you like to?
Speaking of, actually, I think that particular song is over 10 years old now. I need to double check.
Oh.
Man.
Rest in peace, Super Glorious dude.
Well, hang on, let
Seriously.
me check right
Like,
now.
Unfortunately, Lazy Town came out just as I was already too old to be watching those kinds of shows, but
Yeah.
from what little I have seen of it, Robbie Rotten's easily the highlight of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
the biggest
so much-
highlight of
yeah,
that show.
Yeah,
so
like
much
from what I've seen, Sporticus can be fun too, but yeah, Robbie basically carried that entire show.
So much personality and whatnot. But yeah. Also, I may have just had a little bit of a blink and forget moment, but that stage seemed a lot like the last stage.
Oh yeah, no, this game actually treats its levels kind of like Sonic does. Each world has 2 acts in them.
Oh, okay, so you'll be experiencing each planet twice. Okay.
So it's not like the GBA version of Crazy Chase, where you do one string of playthroughs of all the levels, and then you do another string playthrough of all the levels with slightly different level design. It's a lot more cohesive in this game, thankfully.
I do.
What the fuck?
Joe,
You alright, Joe?
Joe had a fucking...
Damn it.
Joe
Okay.
had a
So-
fucking, goddamn disassociation for a second.
Oop, ah.
It just cuts to, our view from above the table, and he's just 1,000 yards staring the paddle, and Clown's like, Joe, you alright? No!
Damn.
That's always annoying.
Yeah, slight correction on the We're Number 1. It came out 9 years ago, so next year will be 10.
Okay.
Oh.
Also, yeah, should be said, this thing doesn't control quite as smoothly as the original Kid Clown Crazy Chase did.
I'm not a huge
So-
fan of air hockey, anywho.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's still air hockey, so your mileage will vary.
Right. Like, I mean, I can have my fun with air hockey, just not like this.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, the GBA version of Crazy Chase does take after the sequels version, so it still controls
Oh,
slippery. Alright, with that said, you may have noticed down in the distance that there's a distinct green planet in the distance. That's where we're heading to next.
Oh. Oh, you stepped on those clowns.
They deserved it.
I mean, did they? They're minding their own business.
What's up, Piranha Clowns?
It's all good. Oh dear. So
Honestly, it's funny because, like, you step on some of them, they make an obvious fart sound, but then you listen to some of the others and it sounds like they're moaning.
It's.
It's like, you know exactly who you're catering to, you perverts.
wait, let's see. Oh my
Oh,
gosh, then bigger
They are
ones.
angry. They are fucking angry.
You dare,
Really?
King
No
Shane.
smiles? You would've fooled me.
I mean, it's almost as if you're killing all the little ones and they're not too fond of it or something.
Oh no.
Also, there's some spikes, so be
Oh,
careful.
okay, fair enough. So,
Hey, some of them get protected.
oh,
Wait,
yeah.
you missed a fucking coin though, James.
I did, but it's also come to a point where you've already seen both sub games that this game has, so I can safely say I'm all right with skipping the rest, any other time limit. I can
Not the axes
happily worry
again!
about skipping the rest of them.
fair enough. And oh, geez, okay, they're bringing back all the classics. Speaking of, how do you feel the animation on Kid Clown compares to the Sprite days?
Not quite as charming, though I do think for 1996 this is more than passable.
And how you appreciating being able to turn backwards occasionally?
Very much appreciated. It honestly just makes getting through this game a whole lot easier.
Definitely.
You know what? I'm gonna pull a stupid.
What are you gonna do? Oh,
I'm actually gonna go ahead and head straight to the rocket with what all I have.
why?
I think
I
I,
don't know
why.
if this is
I think I know
Oh.
why. I think I know why. this
I'm
match-
okay.
I
I'm
don't.
okay with. I'm okay with it if we can rewind. Otherwise, this could be worrisome.
Really? You had to miss the last suit? Alright, I guess I'll just hit you right anyway.
Oh, so all that key does is let you unlock the rocket.
Yep.
Yeah. Though that said though, Logan, there is an additional catch.
Oh, let's see.
This will not affect the ending, thankfully. It will affect something else though.
Let's see. Well, let's
As
see.
we approach the second act of the grassy green planet.
Oh, because we didn't have a key, we're currently hanging on the outside of a very dangerous rocket made by clowns.
I don't know why I fought for a moment. I
Oh
thought you were
my
about to say
gosh!
Blonde
Yep, if
No.
you don't get all the suits in the previous level, you lose half your health for the start of the next level.
Double
That's
damn.
what
It's like, that was a punishing little hit. Oh, no!
No!
Gold. Yeah, I don't know why when you finish that second sentence, Logan. I thought for a split second you were about to say Klown Gold.
Why would I say Clown Gold?
I don't know why. My head automatically thought you were gonna say that.
Oh god.
It's
Fair.
like, what is that
I mean, let's-
bastard got to do with anything in this?
I mean, let's be honest. A lot of these traps that Naughty Joe's doing would basically be stuff that Reboot Glom Gold would do.
Reboot Klown Gold? Absolutely.
Black Naughty Joe, give Princess Honey back.
No,
No. Oh,
No.
I wasn't prepared for that.
I love
Yeah.
that because he doesn't.
I
His
need to
body
go back
doesn't
to
even
the
like.
original.
Yes.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh,
Oh! It says body doesn't even like change at all. He just turns. No.
Actually, what I want to do, I might end up doing this, I don't know, but I want to do an edit, because of the fact that his body's perfectly still, I think it'd be easy to lip sync it, just like, make
Oh,
it so
no,
like,
Joe.
let my brother, let go of my uncle, and he just does the beep you!
Bye, Naughty Joe. And fuck you.
Oh, he's trying. He's definitely trying. He's not getting anywhere.
One cannot.
Trying what to know. Fail!
Oh no.
Ah, man.
So what happens
Dang it.
now?
I stubbed my toe.
Well, could you continue?
Okay.
Well,
Will you
that
still
takes
start
back
the
to
level
the-
with half your health?
That I'm not sure. Let's see.
Stage 4. Did
Stage-
Clown
Also
pack?
remember that I... Good.
Did Kid Clown pack a parachute?
Nope. Or wait.
Oh.
Okay, good.
He's okay. Alright, so then you get right back at it. Okay.
Yeah, again, this game's a lot more generous than the original game was.
That's good.
Still not.
Between the 3D control and just the fact that there's no Honey hearts to worry about, considering Honey's already got you already have her heart.
True.
Get them all.
That is true. I still, to talk a little bit about the story, I still don't understand. Like, okay, and the subtitles, more on that in a little bit, but like, fair enough. Okay, like, so this competition, like, who would rightfully vote for Naughty Joe, even if he did win the race? Why would Clown Planet ever accept him as their champion? He's a dick.
Because unbased clowns.
He kidnapped their princess.
Damn.
You know, maybe it's just like one of those, like, I want to say, oh boy! Like, I think there's, like, some kind of name for it where it's like, oh, though you get a clean slate for just one day.
Oh.
Yeah, I can believe that's exactly what's going on.
You can do anything you want. Even pardon myself? I guess legally, yeah.
I guess you could legally do that.
But remember, once it comes breakfast the next day, you put yourself right back in jail, little mister.
Put on those striped pajamas. But yeah. Oh, that would have been a bonus game. Fair enough.
No, that actually would just... If I kept my momentum, it would just take me a little further, like, away. Like that.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Let's probably just check to make sure. Okay, that one's also one of those.
But again, the fact that
balloons.
you're able to check that and not just be, resigned to your fate, I appreciate.
Oh yeah, now thankfully this time around you can actually jump off them whenever you feel like.
Oop.
Well, and I'll just be able to go back and oh my gosh. Oh no.
We.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
There we
thank
go.
God.
Yahoo! Ow! Who put all these picket fences?
Actually, with that first, whoop, not this time. Oh, come on! I was hoping to clear that this time.
Oh, and then he plays his little theme tune.
Yeah.
Never you mind him. You beat him.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah,
You're
continue.
not gonna get the better of me, Naughty Joe. Not today.
Yeah, continue, Sammy.
So, as we look off in the distance, that's the next planet we'll be going to.
Oh,
right
lava
there
world.
to the right.
Great lava ground world. But yeah, Sammy, you were saying?
What was I saying?
We were talking about Naughty Joe and the anime and the gameplay compared to the first go around.
Naughty Joe just got like a free pass. Basically, it's like, no, you get a free pass this time. Though if you win, we're gonna put you straight back in jail.
Or it could just be a matter of kids will be kids.
Oh, okay. Well then.
I guess it's also just a matter of, like, is it ever stated, like, if not in the games, then some kind of, like, a peripheral thing? Like, if there's, like, an especially big age gap between Kid and Joe?
Not as far as I'm aware, no. I think at the absolute most, like, maybe, like, kid's a kid, and Joe's a teenager. That's about as far as I can tell with them. Otherwise, it's really not clear.
Okay.
Right. At the most, I could always picture it as like a... Honestly, just like... Speaking of the anime, and I will get around to that, like Ash Ketchum and Team Rocket kind of thing.
Exactly.
Because yes, I have to remind myself that apparently, according to the manga or whatever, Team Rocket is supposed to be like younger than 19 still.
Yeah, they are. They're supposed to be younger than that. They're like 14
Which is wild.
something.
I was about to say, if that's really the case, then Jesse and James must have gotten some massive growth spurts.
True. Alright, so let me look up the sequel to this, because I'm gonna... So I guess, to finally get around to that, so Kid Clown and Crazy Chase 2, my introduction to any of this was honestly through James.
Same.
Oh, it's Naughty Joe! Oh!
Whoop.
He's trying to hit us with a amber...
Ow.
Stop it.
Hey, you're a bitch.
You're being cringe! You think
Stop
those
it.
flames would have gotten them?
Stop it! You're being cringe.
You ever stop and think how weird it is that, like, one of the plants we have to go through is literally this war-torn apocalyptic world?
Why is he
Clowns
fucking still going after you?
Oh, you missed one.
Calm down.
Yes, I did, which means, oh no.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Get in the rocket, Shinji. Look at his look on his face of, well, here goes nothing.
Well, I know what I'm in for.
Well, here I go again.
So, yeah, so the reason why it was a little bit tricky for us to even work with all this is that, so this game was only released in
Japan.
Japan. So, here we already saw the GBA game. So this whole thing is like, you alright?
Oh!
Fair enough.
Why'd it have to be sand?
Actually, that's something I didn't realize. Like, I was assumed your health would, like, refill between rounds. I didn't know you had that little health to begin with.
Yep.
Nope, it all stays the same.
We gotta keep an eye out for some health and nice. But yes. See, yes.
Actually, I'm sorry, just real quick, then I'll let you do your thing, Logan. Like, if that's the case and health doesn't, like, refill between levels, what if you end one level not getting all the suits, but your health is, like, already pretty low? Like, would that take into account, like, if it gets, like, that chopping down your health thing when you enter a level, does that run the risk of actually just killing you right on sight?
Yeah.
To that, I'm not sure, but it's possible.
I could see it as like it's a percentage of your health that gets like dealt. I don't know though. But yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is all a little superfluous considering that, as far as I'm concerned, I think this game still has unlimited, like, unlike the original game, this one has unlimited continues.
Oh,
that's good.
But so as far as like then where this all became like a tricky bit and what we tried to do for this go around with the game. Oof. So, because it was only localized in Japan, again, my only experience with Kid Klown was through what James.
That's fucked.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice. Is through what James had showed off, and that included these cutscenes that you'll see at the very beginning and both endings, and again, mainly taking this through YouTube comments because remarkably enough, this game doesn't even have a Wikipedia entry like that. It is obscure for whatever reason, even in this day and age.
Like, speaking of obscure, like, I actually own a physical copy of this game.
No kidding.
And I remember, like, it was like there's really not many to go around to begin with, but I still got that thing. I think I got that thing for like as little as like.
He's trying to get him a fucking
$50.
tornado.
Oh my gosh, it's super
Don't
form.
Don't ask me how he suddenly can do this.
Oh, he's fast too.
Yes, he is. Keep running.
Fair enough, as we do. But yes, that also.
No!
It's okay.
Okay,
We're careful there,
that
Keith.
was
Wow. Through the legs.
Jesus.
Anyway, so that includes the cutscenes. And James, you mentioned the physical release and stuff.
Yeah, no, like there weren't that many copies. Like this was like years ago. I remember trying to search for this game on eBay.
Uh-huh.
It was like the only copy I could find of it, and yet it wasn't even going for that much money either. Like, it's that unknown.
Dang. Like, even for like
Like
collectors,
this franchise is so like think of any like really obscure like game from your era, and this probably beats it by a mile.
Damn. So that included the cutscenes, which, like, and I'm saying this as somebody who's like, I've seen projects like, oh, we managed to completely localize this game that never had subtitles or English language ever again. Oh man, we're on Lava World now. Oh look.
Yep, now we're in Lava World, and look over there in the distance. There's your typical lava clown civilization.
Oh, I thought it was a Clown Wily Castle.
You know, as you do.
But yeah, and like that included these
the-
cutscenes.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Fair enough. So that included the cutscenes. I expected, like, it's been over 30 years, right? Like, this game's like been out for a while. Like, I figured somebody would have gone to the length of, because you will.
Logan.
Yes.
Logan, don't say that. It's not 30 years old yet.
Oh, it's not.
Yet.
Okay,
Give
never
it
mind.
about 2 more years.
Okay.
And then this and Mario 64 will be 30, and I'll freaking age to dust.
Oh, don't.
Oh, that's another thing that Kid Klown has in common with my brother. They're both gonna be 30 in 2 years.
Hey.
Yeah, my brother's gonna be 30 in 2 years.
So.
Am I done?
So it came around time to do this game again, and I figured, you know what? Because we've done this game a couple times, and also the cutscenes everywhere. Like, people have uploaded, people have done long plays, people have done playthroughs of this game. Nobody at the time had ever made an attempt. I got like sort of like a comment or two that tried to explain it, but like very rarely did anybody ever like try to do it. So I decided to finally go on Fiverr after looking around, because supposedly there are some corners of the internet that are dedicated to localizers and English like subtitle people, but it's like
That actually reminds me, Logan, something I was actually going to ask you. Like, how much did this even cost you?
I'm not gonna say that right now. So I'll
Let's
talk about it
just
later.
You know what? I'll consider it your Christmas gift to me.
That's fair.
Let's
I
just
will
say
see-
that after today, I might need to find a new place to live.
No, okay, it wasn't that bad. I will say because it's a team of people, and I guess it's like, oh, everybody working at once. I will honestly say that it was more than what I would have. It's more than what I would have wanted to have paid for something like this, given like how brief the thing is. But not by much. Like I would say, for now, what I'll say publicly, and I'll DM James if he's curious enough later. It's like for what I cute little like animation there.
For a brief moment, Kid Clown turned 2D again.
Yeah.
Basically on the record, I spent what I say $15 more than what I think that the whole thing would have actually been worth because of like just again how brief this was. Like the team normally was like, oh, we do like 10 minutes worth of footage, but like
Oh shit,
Oh
Joe.
boy.
you should have been.
Oh,
That was a close one.
right.
But anyway, so I worked with the team, and to their credit, they got it done in a relatively decent amount of time. Like it only took them a couple of days over the weekend, and I understand it's not like I was giving them a transcript to work with. I was saying, hey, listen to this compressed anime audio and just make of it what you can. Jesus criminy, where are we running to?
Thankfully, somewhere where our hat won't catch on fire.
So beyond that, I mean, again, the team on Fiverr that I worked with were very, open, very easy to work with. They gave it all in a PDF file, and from there, that's then when I used my usual Adobe Premiere stuff to do the transcribing, translation stuff, kind of like what I did back in the in Brain Dead 13 and in Mega Man, Rockman Adventure. Which I gotta do it again at one point. That's gonna suck.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I might be, if you don't mind my getting into this, I remember this being something that you talked to me a while ago, like, I don't know if you'd still be dedicated enough to give it a go, but didn't you toss around the idea of potentially giving that like an English dub?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
The issue is that we would probably need help finding some of the in-game like audio and stuff, or just songs to use instead. With sound, basically, I would need help with sound effect editing because I suck at that.
Well, I mean,
Right. Also, I hope you guys appreciate this because we're going from the lava world to the water world.
Oh,
well, I mean, you need to cool off after being in that heat.
For real.
Down
the river, Kid Clown goes.
Mind the mines and mind your toes. Anyway, oh look, a rainbows.
Will you still win the race? Nobody knows.
But yeah, beyond that, then that's when I went through and again did a little bit of some localizing, like some changes, like the nickname that like for instance.
Also, hello, big fish.
Hey, I like that movie. Like for instance, the clown King Clown, whatever. His original.
I think that's the first time I ever got caught by those fucking fish.
I'm
Wow.
okay.
Now it's the second time.
God, Murphy, would you please stop looking past my window?
You float like an urchin. Okay. Oh! I didn't know about that either. Sorry. It's silly. It's a kid. It's a clown. I can't help but giggle. Anyway.
I just love how instantaneous it is.
Right? Like,
Whoosh.
gee, whoa.
Okay, easy. Nice.
Oh my god.
But
I'm
anywho,
running into freaking everything today.
so King Clown, the original nickname that he said, according to the literal translation, was he said like Mr. Clumsy Man. Oh gosh, Honey Joe is stuck. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
But anyway, originally the nickname was supposed to be also known as Mr. Clumsy Man, but I thought Kid Klutz felt better. That to me sounded a bit more like on the nose, or like a more like more believable nickname is what I thought.
Yeah.
At the time.
I mean, honestly, like I think the way,
Submarine?
like I don't know how many people are like this when it comes to localization, but as far as I'm concerned, like as long as you capture like the pure intent of the moment, it doesn't matter if it's not like word for word the same.
Right. Again, the the intent is still there at the end of the day.
Yep. And with that, Either I will or James will. We can upload this separately if we even have to. And there we go. The internet will finally have its official first ever actual subtitles for these intros in over 30 minus 2 years.
You're
Choice,
welcome.
everybody. We actually have something to contribute to society.
Yeah.
However, you know, however
Minute it may be.
yeah, exactly. However minute it may be, or inconsequential.
Yeah, fair. I don't know. I think it's super charming. I think the animation is very fun, and
Yeah, and it's like I'm just kind of like I get it. If this game's not like the type of gameplay it has isn't for everybody, but it's also like I'm honestly surprised it really is as niche as it is. Like this goes beyond like Klonoa or Rocket Knight Adventures or
right.
heck even Clock.
Oh yeah,
Clock.
freaking yeah, they got its own comic and everything.
Yeah, I was about to say it recently got a comic.
No kidding. I
Like the only other thing I can immediately think of that Kid Clown was
oh,
featured
there's a
in.
subtitle
hello.
or subtitle. The submarine. Goodness me.
That's not a subtitle, Logan. That's a submarine.
I made a mistake.
The
The
submarine subtitle.
Watch out, everybody! It's the nautical subtitle.
Oh,
But no, it's the subtitle wave.
Hey, that's good.
Brilliant.
But what was I gonna say?
But
The only other thing I can immediately think of that kids actually
Oop.
been featured in outside of like the games or any other spin-offs he's been in, like in Germany there was that age-old like series of Club Nintendo like comics with the really impressive like artwork.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
those.
And I know at least one of them, Kid Clown did make an appearance. It was the one where, funny enough, considering what we've been doing recently, they did their own take on Christmas Carol, but with Wario as Scrooge.
You know what? That is very
No,
appropriate.
That makes sense. That
That makes way too much
absolutely
Wario was
makes sense.
Scrooge, Kirby I think was Cratchit,
Oh, Kirby.
and one of the customers for their shop was Kid Clown.
Huh? I'm gonna look that up then.
I feel like it'd make more sense if
It
Mario was
me,
Cratchit.
that's-
It was me.
Like, freaking Kid Clown actually has an article on Mario Wiki, and that's still kind of surprising to me.
Hell
Yeah.
Oh, what you doing, Naughty Joe? He's doing some diving.
He's on the Mario wiki,
I-
but not the
I was
not
gonna
the
go
true
darker and
Wikipedia.
say he just jumped. He was done.
Just jumped. Because I'm
He
out.
Joe's like, I've had enough.
Wait a minute. I hate racing. Just like,
You're right. He just starts bombing. He just starts throwing his bombs everywhere.
I think back to that like German Nintendo thing you guys mentioned. I think the thing that still sticks to my memory the most is the one story where Wario makes a deal with all of these horror icons to like take over the hotel everyone's staying in. And I remember because it involved like Mario, Link, and Kirby putting on these possessed outfits to fight them all.
Yeah, and I think
gosh.
for at least one of them, Kirby was like when he transformed, he turned into he was like what was it, Pinhead or something like that.
uh-huh.
Who you calling Pinhead?
I'm looking this
It
up.
was weird.
Yeah, I'm looking this up.
Club Nintendo was weird, but in all the fun ways.
So it's called Wario Weihnachtsmarken.
The Christmas Carol one was?
Yeah, which has some incredible panels like Wario looking at his own grave because of Scrooge. I'm gonna, and Mario even talking to Bomberman because I guess that is true. They did have to a little going at the
Oh,
time.
that's right. Never mind. Kirby. That's right. My mistake. Kirby wasn't Cratchit. Bomberman was Cratchit.
Oh, because it was based on because it was based on Wario Blast.
Yes, and I do believe they had a bomb. I think they like had a bomb shot.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, there we go. We're back. No worries. I think it's Aaron is. I'm sure he'll be back. James, you still there?
I'm still here.
James.
Well, he's still playing the game.
That's true. I think Discord will catch back up for him in a moment.
Hold on. Take 5,
We
everybody.
shall
Yeah.
wait.
We're back.
Apparently, Naughty Joe learned how to. Apparently, hard to say. He learned C++ just to hack Kid Clown's game.
I was also thinking that freaking Wario heard that it was almost Christmas, was trying to like besmirch us, besmirching
The
him.
Wario apparition is real.
But we besmirched him first. But anyway, should I mention the anime thing? Like, as far as like if I were to do a modern Kid Clown, like I could see him working as like a, even if they wanted to go one step further than even this and make it like an actual like 3D either a 3D collectathon or even like a Crash Bandicoot like move the camera around like hallway platformer.
You know what? as sad as it is, I feel like the best avenue I could see a Kid Clown revival going, if you don't want to go the traditional gameplay route, I can actually see him translating not too badly to an endless runner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what Kid Clown feels like at the end of the day. It's like the precursor to the modern day Endless Runner.
Yeah, honestly, you're not wrong. I'm looking at who else was at Wario's shop. So there's Kid Clown, of course. Oh, it's not even localized and translated. We could actually do that as a dub at one point.
If we want.
If we ever feel like it.
I see.
The only thing I really remember is that Kid Clown, uncharacteristically, actually went to the shop to buy a bomb. And Wario pulled a cheap trick by taking Kirby and painting him like a bomb, and then putting him in the package, and then selling it to Kid.
Oh,
yeah.
Kid.
And then apparently a Kremlin was at their shop in an earlier panel, and then what else?
Ow.
And according to what Kid Clown said, quote unquote, Wario, you tricked me. Instead of a bomb, you gave me a twaddling Dreamlander.
Twaddling?
Twaddling? That sounds like a slur.
That sounds like that sounds like a curse word.
Yeah, the twaddling. It's like, are we sure these writers didn't confuse Kid with Naughty Joe?
No.
Yeah.
Apparently, twaddle is official verb. It's informal, but it's an official word. It means talking or writing in a trivial or foolish way.
Oop.
Huh.
I mean, that fits with Kirby.
There you go. That's a silly thing. Yeah, I'm gonna look this up. I want to see who are the ghosts of Christmas. Okay, so the ghost of Christmas Past. Oh no, not so. The Marley was just a toad.
Okay.
In life, I wish your partner Jacob Marley.
And then
Oh, Devil Damon! I just realized that's his barber.
my barber. No.
God damn it.
The war.
It all goes back to the Mushroom War.
Oh boy!
then,
Speaking of war,
And then Link is and then Link was the ghost of Christmas Present.
That makes sense.
And then just a straight up Reaper was the ghost of Christmas Future.
well, I guess
So
like
No, just consider it Death from Castlevania.
I guess that's also fair because I think Castlevania might have had a presence in Club Nintendo, didn't they?
If they did, I can't think of any major instance where they did.
And it's actually kind of wild that and then Wario goes to the Christmas party, and the Christmas party is Mario's, where Mario's dressed up as Santa. And the only other humorous moment is that when the Ghost of Christmas Future is showing the whole that was the lamest funeral they've ever seen. Nobody even remember kind of thing. They actually break the fourth wall a bit. And the Ghost of Christmas Future brings Wario to a toy shop in our world in the future to be like, do you have any Wario games? Wario? Certainly not. Nobody's interested in that nasty guy anymore. The boy's brother. The boy's sister. He's right. Wario's dumb. Let's choose the latest Mario game instead. And Wario's like, no!
You know what's kind of fucked up now that you bring that up?
What's that?
That's actually kind of true nowadays. Because outside of the occasional WarioWare game, what else does he get?
Well,
Not really.
yeah, because the only other thing he has is just appearing in Mario's games.
Exactly.
Which sucks because I loved Shake It. Animation wise, it was super stylish. And now we have to rely on frickin' Peppino and Anton to do all that heavy hoofing.
Oh.
Granted, they're fine games. Well, Pizza Tower is at least. At the time of recording, I bought Anton Blast yesterday. I haven't gotten, super far into it, but, I'm definitely seeing the appeal.
Still need to fully complete it myself, as I'm just distracted with fucking Marvel Rivals. Having a blast with
There's a
that.
lot of good
I
games.
got
We need
it
to play
for
that
you.
more. I want to play more. I want to play more. I want to watch you play Bucky.
Yeah, I need to.
So
I
I
need
can
to play
show you more
like,
MVPs I got with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to play more with you guys. I want to try to get into Marvel Rivals because, I'm a Marvel fan. It's just that my inexperience with shooters is horribly
speaking of
apparent when
Marvel
I play that game.
Thor makes a cameo.
Oh no,
my
Thor!
God, Thor!
No.
Oh my
Also,
god.
and looking at
Well,
the
it
sky,
hurts.
looks like actually looking at the sky, James, looks like we've almost made it full circle.
Oh yeah, no, after this, we're heading on back home.
All right, it's almost
Nice.
time.
Just remind me.
It's almost time, but first I gotta put my head up in the clouds.
Isn't it there already?
It just reminded myself because it was when we were saying was just bring up the Castlevania thing. The first thing that came into my fucking mind when you said the Castlevania death thing, my first thought of Death saying in the Christmas Carol we watched last night, him pointing to the grave. Don't you think that's really fucked up?
Wow.
Ain't that sad?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
Jim-
reminds me, like, I didn't get to watch it because I dozed off. My dogs have been doing a good job of making sure I don't get enough sleep. But did Doug end up enjoying that Jim Carrey Christmas Carol?
Doug?
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh.
Having
Probably
having
the
not
best
seen
one
it,
I've
well,
seen, honestly, with how dark it is.
Nice. Having not seen it myself, I also appreciate that it remember that it is a ghost story.
Yeah. Though, if I could be perfectly honest, I think I could probably do with the rest of my life without remembering that the Ghost of Christmas Past exists.
It's
Oh,
a
it's
little
tweaking.
weird.
Yeah, it's because I can understand and respect what they were trying to do. The fact that, like, you know, the same person that voiced Scrooge also played all of the ghosts. Like, I can get behind that. It's just that, yeah, I feel like the way they handled the Christmas Past, it could have been better.
Yeah, no, like, I'll honestly say that movie, for me, honestly started getting good, like, once the Ghost of Christmas Present came to the picture.
Ghost Christmas Present, I wish didn't laugh as many times. I feel like they maybe dragged it on a little bit too much in a
He was
few
just high.
areas. That's true, but it was creative, and again, and then definitely seemed to pay a lot more. It was definitely It was definitely a lot more like literal, like to the book itself. It seemed like.
Right, like, the dialogue is felt a lot more literal compared to, like, most other adaptations, where they do play it a little more naturally.
Yeah.
No, as
but I enjoyed
James
that.
fucking described it with the Ghost of Christmas Past laughing, he was just depleting his oxygen slowly.
What, you mean present?
Yeah, he means
Present,
present.
Or present. Still, but either, yeah. And with that, we're now down in terms of our like marathon, and we're now down to just one. I think we're just down to one more Christmas Carol left.
Which one is that again?
The Muppets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, the
Didn't we also say Didn't we also
Oh.
consider Bah Humduck as well?
That's
yeah,
right,
No,
you know,
wait,
that's
there's,
right.
Yeah, there's two.
I mean,
That's gonna
I'm
be-
fine with doing the Muppets first. I love the Muppets. It's just that I remember there was another one we talked about.
You are right, and that's when's gonna be weird because I
Also, for
literally.
those wondering, no, we're not doing it. We're not watching, like, every single Christmas Carol. Like, that's, like...
No.
There's a list.
No, that's
There's
my
others.
job to do that on my own time.
I would not be against doing that perhaps next year because like I am curious about the Patrick Stewart one.
Okay,
Yeah, that was
well,
pretty good, too.
Are
Like,
you going
that's-
to include the silent film ones or no?
Oh!
Oh,
That's
fun.
your answer. No, I mean, what would you say is your favorite one of the silent films?
I don't know. I haven't seen them yet. I can't.
Okay, well you gotta get
recommend
back to me on
yet.
that thing because I don't know if I can see all of them. Otherwise, I'm gonna be making very funny like quips the entire time.
Bold of you to assume that's not what you wanted.
I thought you were going to say bold of you to think you'd be funny. I was like, you know what? They're probably
Hey,
right.
Bold
dude,
of you to assume.
dude. We have made it clear you're probably one of the funnier people on this channel. Stop doing that.
Not that I'm trying to. Anywho, so
With that said, everybody, it's time to head on home for the final tostada of the race.
we're on the home stretch.
Boy.
And I'm sure these are actually saying like.
Give it up for stage 15!
And I'm sure these are actually saying
Stage
like the.
15!
And I'm sure those are saying like the actual name of the planet, but I didn't translate that. But I stuck to.
No,
it.
I
stuck to
think it was always just Clown Planet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Anyway, as we go through the rest of this game and Clown Planet and totally ignore
Hey!
that image in the background.
It's
totally
that
doesn't
background
belong to
again.
Norga. It's fucking Norga.
It's that thing from the GBA. Did they use these backgrounds in the GBA title?
wouldn't
Oh,
surprise me.
100%.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, fair enough.
I mean, they have the assets on hand. Why not?
Whoa! Guillotine!
I'm okay.
I feel like that should have done more than squish. Like, devil damn.
Cake
can't
Clown
feel
literally
anything.
said, "Let them eat cake," and then everyone else was like, "No, you die. You simply
So I'm
just
gonna be
die."
real. It's gonna be a really weird take, but I'm gonna be real suddenly. Kid Clown crossover with with Penny's Breakaway or whatever that game is called.
Honestly, I'd be down with that.
I could see that, and I still need to play that game.
I know a friend of mine was having some trouble with. I think Dax was having trouble with that earlier. Now I'm totally just calling them out. The movement will take a bit of getting used to, but when it works, it works.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I would say. Like, we did a whole playthrough of that game and everything, and I can still vouch that that game is definitely one of those slow burner sort of experiences.
Well, it also didn't help that you were having controller issues as well.
That's right.
I was using my DualShock 4, my DualShock 4 controller, and applying that to my Steam Deck, and like that, for some odd reason, with that game specifically, like the playing on a DualShock, it gets overly sensitive.
Odd, but yeah, and but I mean, I still think it's cool to show that Headcanon Productions or whatever like that now they've made a pretty decent like branch into 3D, and I want to see what their next one will be. Sega's all the dumber for having lost them.
Stream idea.
Oh, what's your stream idea? Play while yo-yoing?
Yeah, blind, because I've not seen any story any relevance to that game.
I think you'd enjoy it.
God, now that I see it all in motion, I just realized it looks like Gnorga's sticking her tongue out.
I know there was another stream thing that you needed to continue, which was Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Yeah, I know.
It's very fun.
I've just been so fucking busy with videos.
Yeah.
True.
Anyway, everybody, it's time for the final level, stage 16.
Give it up for stage 16. Oh, you already did that with stage 15. Fair enough.
16!
So this level plays things a little bit differently. First and foremost, the regular old suits are actually placed much earlier in the level as opposed to being spread out all over it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because now we've reached the big end point. Like, who's gonna truly win the race? Is it gonna be Kid?
Ow!
Or is it gonna be Joe?
And is there any, apart from doing two-player mode, is there any way to actually have Joe win the race?
Yeah. Fuck up.
How do you
Fuck
fuck
up
up?
enough that
Well, that's one.
That.
Like, how many times do you have to fuck up? Because, I mean,
multiple.
we misgained all the shapes a couple of times. We died a few times.
Now watch as he gazes right at us, realizing we're already getting pretty ahead. Because now we've reached the point where the race actually matters.
Oh, shoot! Okay.
Run!
Nice!
Well, son of a bitch.
You got it, 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 you got it. Hold it together.
He is a fast boy.
Charge on ahead!
Nice, nice. Keep behind, nice. That's neck and neck with the two clowns, I think.
And here comes Dirty Joe with the comeback!
Oh!
I just want to hear.
And then the game
I
hit.
just want to hear Ked Icarus doing this fucking as the announcer.
No!
Oh god.
No!
Oh
on,
god,
come
no,
on.
no, 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 no.
Oh! He turns around. Yes! You guide him, and it's a win!
I win!
Good
Fucking
job.
photo
So
finish.
now, here's the
Oh
good
my
ending.
god,
to my-
that was
game.
fucking
back to my screen.
Yep.
Back to my screen real quick. He did it!
Yeah, that was literally photo finish.
He won the race! Of course, he never sticks the landing.
Anyway. The fabled clown medal.
Now I'm one of a million.
Yay.
You win!
Oh, one more prize.
Oh, here it comes. What are you doing?
No!
That's one horny ass car.
Hey there.
Hey there.
You may be wondering how I got into this situation.
And that's Kid Clown and Crazy Chase.
My name is Kid. Kid Clown. That car is dead.
Kid won the race, but at what cost?
And it was at that moment that Elvis got literally thrown in the dumpster and turned into trash.
That being said, however, let's also show off the bad ending of the game when you actually lose the race.
Clever.
Oh boy.
No.
So, let him run.
You gotta fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially. You may have noticed earlier, too, that, like, the AI for Joe actually does intentionally fuck up at the last stretch. Like, he actually does run into the, one of
Spikes.
the floor spikes.
Oh.
And you can run into each other, and so I assume two-player mode would play a lot like this.
Kind of, except, again, you can't jump, and the only way you're moving is through the buttons. Also, damn, what a bad time for a kid to have a Charlie horse.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Well.
And he just fucking gave up. He's like, okay.
Alright, now what
Okay,
happens
whatever.
if Joe wins?
Naturally, he gloats about it.
やっぱし悪いやつは強いのだ。ほら、しっかり押せよ
And
な。
poor kid's gotta do the pushing for his broken car.
As does Elvis.
見て見て、ハニーちゃん。
どうでもいいけど
I don't
I
really
don't really
care.
care.
ならないの
What?
最低。
Wow.
Even when he won, he lost.
Yep.
Way to go, Joe.
So who really won the race?
And
Elvis,
yeah,
Yes.
apparently.
Elvis got the kiss. Yeah, that no credits
yeah.
even.
No credits if you get the bad ending. If you do get them, if you get the good ending, though. So I guess with that said, that is the end of our time with the Kid Clown in Crazy Chase duology.
Yeah, it's a bummer they didn't do any more of this. I thought that was very charming. I thought it was very fun. What did you all think?
I like it. It is charming, definitely.
It's got its charm. It's just a shame that nobody really saw it for that.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. It's like Kid Clown, for all intents and purposes, was yet another platformer mascot in an era where platformer mascots were just popping out every orifice of the industry.
Right. So they couldn't keep doing it over and over, but
Like, for every Mario and Sonic or Crash Bandicoot, you also get your Klonoas, your Rocket, your Sparksters, or your or your Pac-Man, or Banjo and Kazooies, and then there's Whale Poo, and then there's Kid Clown.
That's messed up.
yeah. Oh, and here's some of the voice cast.
This is for the in-game. That's actually for the in-game cast, not so much the anime stuff. There's actually an entire other credits sequence dedicated to all the people that worked on the animated cutscenes.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it's kind of it's like I see this credit sequence scroll as slowly as it does, and I'm thinking, oh, we're gonna be here forever, aren't we?
No, not
Thankfully,
with.
it's really not that long, but it kind of feels like it.
I thought you were gonna use the magic of the little thingy of the fast forward button, but fair enough.
Nah, because I like the music.
The composer's. I should be looking at the composer. Hang on. Kid Clown.
Because I will say right now, like, compared to the original games, Kid Clown Crazy Chase 2 soundtrack is a hell of a step up.
I already forgot her name.
Shit.
It was like it was like something. Let's see.
Well, I mean, not to worry about that because now we have the actual animation staff.
Oh, okay.
Now you have the actual voice actors and everything.
Minami I almost said Takayaki. Sorry, Takayama. She is most known for she was freaking the young boy in Case Closed.
Conan?
Conan, yeah. Kid Conan.
Oh shit.
Huh.
She was the voice of Kid Conan. She was that one long-haired crazy lady. No, that doesn't really narrow it down a whole lot. In Full Metal Alchemist, like I think not Lust, it may have been Wrath. I think their name was like the tomboy.
Oh, you mean the one with the spindly hairstyle?
Yeah, kind of like almost like dreads or something like coming down.
Oh yeah, that's Envy.
And then Envy. Thank you, Envy. And she was also the voice actress of Kiki in Kiki's Delivery Service.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, and of course was in Pokemon at some point. But,
I mean, that's a pretty high bar for kind of a hard and high caliber actress you got there. And then for at least one other time, just for the hell of it, she voices a Kid Clown.
yeah. I'm trying to think. She was also the voice of a Moomin in Moomin.
Huh.
Moomin. But, anyway, but what did you think, Hype, of our journey?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. I mean, about as charming and wacky as the first game. Not too much I can add on top of that, since it is basically just the first game but in 3D.
Aww.
Yeah, and not quite as what's the word, harsh towards the player if they screw up.
Right, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate it being more forgiving when it comes to completion.
Yes.
Right.
I appreciate that.
I guess it also makes up for the fact that you guys may not have already noticed, but Kid Clown Crazy Chase 2, this was a PlayStation 2 game.
That was a
And
PlayStation
yet-
2?
Or not PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1.
I was about to say, oh my goodness.
Man, this game looks like absolute dog shit for PlayStation 2 standards. No, it was on PlayStation 1, and yet this game actually does not save your progress at all.
Oh.
Like, it's one of those, it's just like the original game and so many other, like, third-party games on the Super Nintendo. It's a one-and-done sort of game.
Man. Fair enough.
Which, I mean, helps, too, that, if you know what you're doing, you can easily beat this game in an hour.
Yeah.
Even less.
Which, yeah, I mean, I guess that's the idea they're going for.
Also, thank you, Tom King Show, for giving Kid Klown the much-needed makeover after that really weird phase of his life where he had blue hair and overalls.
Yeah.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Yep. I think that's that, and I'm happy that we were able to get this to finally have some subtitles. Please, people, like, if you can understand it, share with the rest of the class.
Yeah. Share with the world that Kid Klown isn't really that bad at a game. Like, he deserves a little more recognition than he got throughout all these years.
People
give him the same kind of love that Sparkster or Klonoa tends to get.
People in the indie development community try to go to Kemco and pitch a revival. You know we'll all love it.
I mean, it's funny considering they're still around and everything. I mean, maybe for all we know, maybe they still own the rights. But yeah. With that said, that's it for our time with the duology of Kid Klown and Crazy Chase. That said, there's really not much else I can really show off with him, aside for like maybe one or two spin-offs. But that's really something I may or may not dive into later. Like, this is the most you're going to get out of us with Kid Klown.
All right.
All the same, we do appreciate the likes of Doug and Sam for finally joining us. It's sort of a rite of passage I've noticed, where I introduce some of my friends to this franchise that never really got a chance.
Yeah.
And now you two can feel you two can feel the exact same level of
education
and sorrow that this thing never really took off.
I think Doug feels that every day with Rayman.
Aww.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you all for joining us, and join us in about like 2 or 3 years where we educate Mecha and one of Logan's friends on this game.
Yep.
See you all next time.
Toodaloo.
Honk honk.